Welcome back, Global Leaders Season 7. My name is Rajiv Mothie, and today I have with us an exceptionally, I'll say, kind person, because you're going to hear her name very shortly. You're going to hear her story very shortly. So stay where you are. You're going to love this one. Welcome back. Today we have with us the incredible Jane. You probably heard her on radio, but now you're going to see her live. Jane, how are you doing?
Hello, how lovely to be here with you today. Hello.
It's so lovely to have you with us today. And I know you're you're a lady of many talents. You do so much. I just want to know, who is Jane?
Wow, that is a long question. I'm going to try and summarize it for you. I'm Jane Linley Thomas. I have been in the media for 20 years, over 20 years with East Coast Radio since March. I just lost my place. You see what happens? I'm going to pick it up. I'm Jane Linley Thomas. I am a mother of 3 children. I have a 12-year-old son and twins of 10. I've also been in the media industry for over 20 years. And I do quite a few different things in the space of empowering and loving and uplifting people.
Well, I can feel your energy, and I know that the people out there are probably blowing up the chat and congratulating you right now. Well, this is what Global Leaders is all about. It's about inspiring people to become a better version of themselves. Now we're going to ask Jane the $1 million question. What are the secrets to your success?
I think being authentic is a really big piece of the puzzle. Being authentic, showing up with vulnerability. And work that I do in the mental health space is also around being kind. Now, not only being kind to other people, because sometimes that's really easy, but it's actually about being kind to self. It's really understanding that you are in a relationship with yourself, and it's a relationship that really deserves your full-time attention. So understanding that your thoughts lead to feelings and your feelings lead to your behavior. Once you understand it and you get away from the shame and the self-judgment, that's when you start to unlock the magic, man. You know what I mean? Stewing in self-shame and doubt, we got no time for that. I think the days are past us of being shameful about our mental health. It is a full-time job. And you know what? You are so worth it. You are so worth the fight. So what I've loved so much is being in the industry of media, is holding space for people's stories. Okay? And the more we talk to each other, the more we understand that we have so much in common. So if we understand that we have so much in common, and we understand that kindness is easy sometimes to other people but not to self, all of a sudden the shift starts to happen. And when you can back yourself with a full heart and go into that meeting and put up your hand when you think you have an idea, or be courageous or be vulnerable and think, my gosh, maybe I won't land it. Guess what? You got you. And that for me is just so exciting.
Oh my gosh, you should be here. That's the narrative. But I'm so happy that you mentioned such important aspects of daily life that each one of us shy away from. And for me, mental health is a huge thing. I believe it's one of the biggest causes of suicide and depression and so many other things that we face. So let's get more into Jane. Jane, what are you currently working on, and how can people get involved?
Okay, so Kindness Can is a movement, free podcast. You can go and find us on social media. I work with a wonderful psychologist by the name of Paul Bushell. We go into schools, organizations, into the community, work with people to help shift. And it's so possible. So Kindness Can, as well as the Rejoice collection, which I started in COVID in memory of my late Grand Joyce. It's a pre-loved fashion and accessory studio, which is all about uplifting women, slowing them down, and helping them just dress. I meet people.
And you can dress.
I thank you. I meet women all the time that want to become smaller. They want to disappear. And I'm like, don't let society make you shrink to fit in. If you want to wear red and you were told as a child that red's not your color, I say wear red with pink.
Oh, yeah.
So Rejoice. So the Rejoice collection, that's spelled Joyce as in my grand's name, the Rejoice collection on Instagram and Facebook, and taking that playfulness out into the world. I recently did a fashion show with over 26 models ranging from 10 to 80 years old. It's time to play. It's time to celebrate. The time is now.
The time is now. The Power of Now. Eckhart Tolle, great book to read. Jane, I know you had many nominations for Influential Woman of the Year. I believe the exact word from our team is Who is Jane? She just gets nominated. The people love you. Blow up the chat for her. Show her the love that she deserves. Any last words?
Oh, wow, that was what I wasn't expecting. Any last words? I know it probably sounds cliched, but in the world when you can be anything, choose to be kind, because at the end of the day, we're all dealing with stuff. And if we can just pump the brakes a bit, we get the opportunity to walk each other home.
Jane, it was an honor having you on the Global Leaders Show, Season 7. From myself, Rajiv Mothie, to everybody out there, show Jane some love, support her initiatives. I've just got one thing left to say.
What's that?
You guys have just been motivated.